thought I left the Trills nom in the Krills nib. I'd have been Till's night. 2 seconds. Enjoy the view. Trying to think what song was stuck in my head all day today. It's finally getting out. I'm trying to get it stuck back in. Oh, that Jay Hook on Feeling It. Feeling it. Feel the glass filling up in my hand. Feel the legs pushing up on the set. Feel the high that you get from the line. If you feel it, wave your L in the sky. Bro had a Humphrey Bogart hook on that joint. Your son had a Humphrey Bogart joint. Said, feeling it. Feel the glass filled up with Moet. Feel the legs pushing up on the set. Feel the high that you get from the line. Oh, that hook was hilarious, bro. Gunny Walker, which pain. Know the ledge, which pain. Which pain. Rest in peace, my cousin Trouble T-Roy, man. We had a song called Piff. I gotta dig that song up. Piff, piff, piff. That joint was crazy. I think that was produced by the Piff unit. But it was nuts. Getting that piff, 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 piff. But yeah, my G's, man, I'm just tapping in. Oh, my bro D Gnosis in the building. Wish pain. You heard? Wish pain. That's my new way of saying what's popping. I'm just going, wish pain. Feeling it. Every time I get a little tipsy off some licks, I'm just gonna be like, feeling it. Fill the glass filled up in Moet. Moet. That shit mad ignorant now. Moet. But yeah, my G's, man, I'm dropping a little episode at 7 Cash. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Buffalo Experience podcast, my bro King Tacavelli, the Don, you heard? Just putting out. Yo, you know what's going on right now, my genies in the bottles? I'm dropping stories on Instagram, man. Dropping stories on Instagram and Facebook. You feel me? All my best of St. Laz. I was gonna run a best of St. Laz campaign on YouTube, but you know, they hating on my videos so crazy. They don't want to monetize none of my early work. Like, you know, new rules been implemented since I put out my early work. So nowadays, you know, they probably feel like those episodes are too harsh, and they probably all got a bunch of curses in them and stuff. You know, that's when I first started doing this. After a few years of doing this, you know, I start having a conscience like, all right, I got to stop being so ignorant and telling these stories so hood. Because when I first started telling these jail stories, I just was extra hood with it. You feel me? Because I'm talking to the hood. I ain't think they was going to blow up like that. You feel what I'm saying? But now that I got a kind of general audience, gotta talk. I might have to stop cursing so much, basically, is what I'm saying. But anyway, man. BMG 608, which happened? Katie Kid, which really good. Ghost Jers, which happened? Oh yeah, D-Nosis. Yeah, I got on that good garments. You heard? I got on that good garments. You heard? Go to goodgarmentsnyc.com, get some good garments on your armpits. You already snow cone. Big birds on deck. Sesame Street all day. You heard? You already Snow Valley. Big birds on deck. Sesame Street, anytime you see me, is Sesame Street. You heard? Look at my son chain, man. My son got the solid gold piece of bread on the chain. He doing it like only a New York cat would do it. You heard? But anyway, yeah, my G's. Go to goodgarmentsnyc.com. I'm dropping this tonight. You heard? This exact hoodie, I'm dropping it tonight, man. You heard? Matter of fact, I'm going to drop this in a bunch of colors for y'all dudes. Y'all tell me which colors I need to drop this in. Because this bird, it don't shine like this on every color. It shine on nice, bright colors. You heard? Gotta have this on something nice and bright. I was kind of hoping it wasn't so. No, it's like, let me see. Let me feel this weather out here. This is Scotch and soda don't pay me no money to be advertising their jackets. Feeling it. Fill the glass filled up with Moet. Feel the legs pushing up on the set. Feel the high that you get from the line. If you feel it, wave your L in the sky. I'm gonna remix that, man. You heard? LAZ featuring Humphrey Bogart. James Cagney and them niggas. But yeah, what I'm doing is I was gonna run the best of St. Laz videos on YouTube, right? But it's like they ain't respecting my gangsters, so I got to do it on Facebook and Instagram. And I never really tapped into the Facebook market with my jail stories, because at the time when I was dropping jail stories, Facebook was kind of like MySpace to me. It started getting annoying. It's still annoying, you heard? But it's time for me to spice it up and put some real content on there. Like, I stopped messing with Facebook. That shit one big obituary. Every time you sign on that shit, yo, rest in peace, my son, such and such. Yo, bro, listen, my dude. Y'all niggas is depressing. You feel me? And then you got those niggas, you got some niggas, they just love death. You heard? Like, I don't fuck with niggas like that. Some niggas, they love death. You heard? They want to be the first nigga to let the whole hood know, yo, you heard what happened? You heard son died. Like, yo, bro, chill the fuck out, my nigga. You heard? Like, you bringing bad luck over here, like. Some dudes be wilding with that shit. I hate a dude that want to send, some dudes always want to send you some mad violent shit. Like, what are you trying to, what point are you trying to make? Are you trying to make sure, yo, my nigga, don't clean your mind of the negativity that we live too much. Make sure you remember, here go a dude getting shot in his head 14 times. You feel what I'm saying? Like, here go a nigga getting decapitated, son. Make sure you see it. Like, you got weird people out there, my dude. They love to push some negativity in your face at all times. Like, it's crazy people out there. My nigga, listen, I grew up in Brownsville, did 6 years in the penitentiary, been on Rikers Island about 5 times. I've seen enough, my dude. I know it's out there. But some dudes, they just love to spread that negativity. They love it. So when something happens to you and they spread a negativity about you, it's just sad karma, man. It's sad karma. But all I really got to say about that is, feel the line when it, feel the high that you get from the line. You say that around a young dude now, they be like, what the fuck is you talking about, bro? Talking about lie. Yo, what's up with that lie? What? If you hear somebody use the word trom, they from Brownsville. Straight up. We made that up in Brownsville. You would never hear nobody else on the planet say trom. Yo, son, roll that trom. They from the Ville, bro. They from the 11212 zip code. That's word. That's my word. Let me see who else is in the building, man. Die long, wish poppin'. Was really hoodwinked and bamboozled. All star. Wish poppin'. Derek Brown was really good. Salute. Robert, you already know. You heard from screaming out your government names, my fault. If I know you, but I'm screaming out your government name, my fault. That's because that's what they showing on here, my boys. Hey, yo, the police speedboat. Hey, yo, the police speedboat. We need coke. Come through. Freestyle game trash. My writing game is different. You heard? Shout out to the bro Trust Moolah. We got a blazer out right now. I'm gonna keep it old. Buck Rogers in the 21st century. Me and the bro Trust Moolah. We got a blazer. It's on my Instagram page. Blazer. You heard what I said on that? I said some things, but I'll let y'all hear it for yourself. You heard? Good garments on deck. Good garments NYC. Big birds on deck. Sesame Street. Gray Snow Cone. You heard? When you see that page, you already know. But yeah, shout out to my bro. Shout out to my bro, the bro formerly known as Camille. The water is scary at night, man. You heard? Like, you don't want to see no water at night. I know I always say this, but a boat just went by and it's splashing heavy water around where I'm at. Like, chill. Chill, water. What's Bruce Lee's favorite drink? What is Bruce Lee's favorite drink? Water! I bless y'all with shit like that. You heard? That's just a jewel. I just take that jewel, go do as you make. I'm gonna come on here and start giving y'all my dad jokes, man. You heard? I'll be sending my kids the most ridiculous dad jokes on earth. Sent my daughter a meme the other day that said, "You heard an elf on the shelf. But did you hear of cow on the plow?" You heard? And just had a picture of a cow standing on top of a snow plow. Only dads understand these jokes. Yo, know the ledge, you always talking about my bro Taco sitting down, but now my nigga Taco ain't sitting down nothing. My nigga Taco just traveled 8 hours from Buffalo the other day, came to New York City. We did content, film content. My son Taco's a monster. You heard? He's a monster. And my son Taco don't make nothing but hits, my nigga. You heard? Y'all niggas could think. You know, let me tell y'all how life works, right? This is how life works. This is a fact. The people most slept on, most joked on and snickered about Taco, those always be the niggas who blow through the fucking roof and get rich. I'm just keeping it real. I'm not taking nothing personally. I'm just giving y'all niggas jewels of life. When you've been alive and been on the planet for as long as I have, you know already. Just like that chick that in junior high school, you was like, look at her ugly ass, buck ass teeth. And then you see her now, you be like, oh my God, she's bad. It's always them, bro. So when a dude is slept on, snickered about, joked about, those is the signs that you want. Cause those is the niggas that's always gonna do it, bro. The nigga who you think is that nigga, yo, that nigga man talented, that nigga man, yo, that nigga got the whole streets on lock. That nigga flop, my nigga. That nigga get in the game for 12 months, catch a case in the feds, be in the feds for 8 years. You heard? All that shit to waste. But that nigga slept on, that niggas thought it was a game, that niggas like, yo, nigga sound black. Like, all of that shit that comes along with anybody being slept on, they always pop. Just like this line right here. You heard? You got niggas that be in the comments like, this nigga with this silly AI shit, this, that, all of that crazy shit. But bro, I did 3,000 in sales so far, and I'm just a little independent clothing brand. You feel what I'm saying? These shits keep moving though. You feel what I'm saying? So, like I said, it's always the niggas. Those always the niggas that do it, my nigga, the biggest in life. And when you get to my age, you know that already. You watching for that. You looking for that. Those be the niggas, bro. Anytime you hear success stories, big success stories, what they say? Yo, they laughed at me. They thought it was a game. They thought I was trash. They thought I was. Look at Jalen Brunson, my nigga. Look, son, Jalen Brunson almost didn't even make the draft, bro. He barely got drafted, my nigga. Son is mad short. Yeah, they list him at 6'3" or whatever, but realistically, son probably be 6 feet, probably 6 feet tall. You feel what I'm saying? Might be 6'1". You feel what I'm saying? Son barely got drafted. Every sports commentator in the world shitted on him when the Knicks traded for him. Yo, what? Jalen Brunson, nigga, y'all need a star. What the fuck you talking about? You taking this late second round draft pick ass nigga? Like, what? Look at that nigga now, my nigga. That nigga is the king of New York. If Jalen Brunson ran for mayor in New York City tomorrow, that nigga beat out Mondani, Cuomo, everybody, my nigga. You know why? Because the world loves an underdog. The world, they love an underdog. Everybody, they love an underdog. It's the most exciting thing in the world to see an underdog make it. Because we all underdogs in life at one point in time. You feel me? So, my son Taco, a lot of niggas, I done had my own mans, like, niggas be criticizing my son, yo, son, but yo, that nigga, that nigga name is blah, blah, blah. All that shit, but like, yo, bro, how long you gotta be alive on this planet to know that? You got superstars like Lady Gaga. You think niggas ain't say that about Lady Gaga name? You feel what I'm saying? Like, my nigga, you gotta read the signs and know this world. This world is a funny fucking place of crazy shit. So when shit is crazy and funny, you better be on point, my G's. Yes. That's all I'm saying about anybody in life, anything. The laughed at nigga, the pointed at nigga, the slept on nigga. He's that nigga, bro. You heard? Every once in a while, you hear an old head tell a young head, like, shorty, like, y'all dissing her now. But in about 5 years, when that puberty hit, you gonna be chasing that. You gonna be chasing behind that. You feel me? It's part of life, man. You just gotta be here for a while to know and understand the signs. All right, it's 6:42. Yeah, my genies. Hold on. Oh, them Knicks last night was superb. D-Nosis, that's a whole fact. D-Nosis, I know you probably a Charlotte Hornets fan over there on the low, bro. It's okay, son. If you're a Charlotte Hornets fan, it's okay, my brother. I understand. You in Charlotte. I get it, bro. You feel me? But Charlotte Hornets, they beat the shit out the Nets the other day. It was a bad look. You heard? That was a bad look for the Nets, man. But the Knicks, man, the Knicks was looking real scrumptious. Pause. They was just looking real scrumptious with the way they was moving that ball. My dude, pause. Damn, I gotta chill the fuck out. Well, let me tell you something, bro. On some G shit, like, you see that comment Karl Anthony Towns made when he was like, they asked him, like, what's the deal with the offense this year? How y'all gonna run this offense? And he was like, I don't know, man. He said, what's your position in the offense? How you feel? He was like, I don't know, man. You know what I mean? And a controversy spread it around. It's like, when you say shit like that, it's like you not really agreeing with the coach. Anytime a player is not really agreeing with the coach, he gonna get up out of there, bro. They gonna get that nigga up out of there. You feel me? So it's like, when I heard that, I'm like, come on, cat, don't do that shit, bro. Because real talk, I love Giannis. Giannis is dope, but we don't need that nigga right now, my nigga. I'm gonna keep it real. We got a fucking monster squad. We deep, my nigga. You heard? We are good. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, Giannis would be great, but it's like, we talking about chemistry and friendship and that locker room energy. Like, know what I mean? Like, it's different. The team we got right now is a beautifully woven team. You feel me? I don't want to break that up at all. I don't want to get rid of OG. Mikal Bridges is looking like him. You feel what I'm saying? You know, Tyler Kolek, they was acting like they was going to trade. I didn't want them to trade Tyler Kolek. I know Son is going to be a fucking star. You feel me? He's a great point guard. Why would we want to give away a great-ass point guard like that? Nah. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like we got so much elements on the team. I don't want to see nobody get broken up right now, not even for Giannis, bro. And Giannis is a monster. But I swear to you, the only way we going to trade for Giannis is if, but I guarantee you this too, if the Knicks ain't winning as many games as we thought we was gonna win come next trade season, we're gonna get Giannis, bro. And they probably gonna just gonna be cat for Giannis, and that's gonna be it. You heard? Because if he's requesting a trade, they're gonna take whatever the fuck we offering them niggas, and they're gonna end up taking Cat, and Giannis gonna come over here, and it's gonna be a big ass thing in the media and all that crazy shit. And I don't want to see Cat go. I love Cat. He bring that New York spirit. He get the Dominicans hype. I don't want to see Son go to no fucking Milwaukee, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I really don't. So I don't want to break up this party, bro. You feel me? But if for some strange reason Cat ain't performing or anything like that, we ain't winning games, we ain't looking like play, we ain't looking like we going to all the way to the finals, if we ain't looking like that, they gonna make that trade for Giannis, bro. It's like when it's where there's smoke, there's fire, like they said, bro. Real talk, like Giannis wanted out, my nigga. The Knicks ain't have nothing to offer, and we wasn't trying to give up no Cat. They had the nerve to ask for Brunson. Check the reports. The Milwaukee Bucks had the nerve to ask for Brunson for Giannis. Like, bro, if y'all don't sit the fuck down, the Knicks trade Brunson, nigga, be riots in these streets, my nigga. They'll have to close Madison Square Garden down. Them niggas trade Brunson in New York. What? Niggas might set Madison Square Garden ablaze, my nigga. And I ain't even joking. You feel what I'm saying? So they wouldn't do that, bro. They not crazy like that. They are not crazy like that. But yeah, my jeans. Yeah, I see that shit, man, with them NBA niggas is getting arrested. That shit is crazy, my nigga. You heard? Like, I'm gonna keep it real. I can't stand that nigga Gilbert Arenas, though, ever since he was shitting on Cat like that. You know, like, you can't just be talking about a New York player like that, nigga. You heard? Like, especially when your ass ain't never really do nothing in no playoffs, none of that. Like, what you talking about? My Gene Ravelli? But anyway, them niggas getting rounded up for that gambling shit, my nigga, and they need to. Like, the fuck out of here, nigga. You ruining the sport, nigga. You ruining the sport, my nigga. That gambling shit is ruining the sport. All of that FanDuel and this and that, man, that shit ruins the sport, man. That shit ruins sports, period, man. Once it's gambling legalized, man, there's always gonna be some funny shit going down, my nigga. And mad teams is getting caught up in that shit. Now, they got 3 arrests so far, but that ain't gonna be it, nigga. You heard? I just heard some shit niggas talking about. One of them niggas' charges is they knew beforehand about the LeBron injury. So now, of course, they gonna investigate to see if LeBron was texting or calling any of them niggas. You feel me? So this shit is gonna get ugly, my nigga. This gonna get ugly. Second, my brotherinos. My brotherinos. 1 second, my brotherinos. Oh. Dropped the plastic bag in the water, man. I don't like littering like that, man. Shit blew away. Shit gonna be in a dolphin neck in about 2 weeks. But yeah, my G's, man. Niggas said niggas was lying, niggas x-ray tables. This shit is filthy, my nigga. This shit is filthy. Niggas talking about that nigga Terry Rozier. Niggas talking about that nigga just letting niggas know, yo, I'm going out with a foot injury. You feel me? All type of shit like that. Like, yo, come on, my G's. Like, niggas fucking up basketball, my nigga. But I bet you I tell you who won't get caught up in none of that bullshit. My Knicks. We solid over here, my nigga. You heard? We solid over here. You ain't gonna never hear no shit like that about my son Brun Cake or my son OG. You ain't never gonna hear no shit like that, nigga. We don't got to do shit like that, nigga. We winning out here. Yersh. But yeah, my G's. That new episode drop at 7:15. You feel what I'm saying? Tune in like a tuning fork if you around. And yeah, I'm dropping jail stories on Instagram now. My best of my best. I'm putting the best of my best on Instagram, man. So, you know, people already hitting me up about on Facebook like, yo, because I ain't never hit Facebook up. So now I'm going to slaughter Facebook. I'm going to slaughter it. Shout out to the bro Everlast from Left Rack. You heard telling his jail stories. My bro Everlast from Left Rack. My nigga Ev telling his whole jail bid. You heard on my Instagram page. Listen, I'm about to turn my Instagram page into a home for great jail stories. You heard? So if you out there and you got a great jail story, get at me, my jeans. You heard? Because my Instagram game different. YouTube is starting to be like an old age home. You feel what I'm saying? I'm over there with the youth them. You heard? I'm over there with the youth them on TikTok and Instagram. Everybody on TikTok and Instagram, though. That's a stereotype. When niggas think it's just mad young people on TikTok just because of their name is young and silly. TikTok. You feel what I'm saying? But no actuality, my nigga, you got 60-year-old motherfuckers on there making a living off of their content. You feel what I'm saying? But I did that 6'7" shit the other day. I was like, yeah, my nigga, you can put about 6'7" of my balls on a pita bread, and that shit went viral. Now that shit about to push 200,000 views. I went to sleep. That shit was 14,000 views when I went to sleep. Woke up, that shit was on a yuckaroo. Woke up, that shit was on a buckwheat. That shit was on a Buck Rogers when I woke up. But yeah, man, I'm just chilling, man. Wise Eyes TV, man. Enjoy that NC, man. You heard? I went down to NC. Shout out to my homegirl Lena from Jersey. You heard? I went down to NC not too long ago. Drove down there 10 hours. It was like a 10-hour ride or something, like 8 hours or 10 hours or some shit like that from Jersey, from where she was at in Jersey. You heard? Gunned that shit, my nigga. Gunned that shit in a motherfucking, what we drove? I think we drove in a rental down there. Gunned that shit. Nigga, I ain't stopped for nothing. I stopped to get gas like one time or something, maybe 2 times. I just was keeping it moving. Wasn't trying to stop, eat, nothing. We got there. We went to, I think we was in Raleigh, though. You feel what I'm saying? But that shit was beautiful out there, my nigga. Like, her mom's had a house. That shit was so brolic. She was like, you know how much this house cost? At the time, it was just ridiculously cheap for that type of brolic-ass house. That shit was a mansion, basically. You getting a mansion down there for the prices you getting in Jersey and, you feel me, New York. Maybe not now because the market done changed. But back then, when I went down there a few years back, like when motherfucking Obama was in office or whatever, whenever that was. I forgot when it was. It was when somebody was in office that was making it sweet for the homeowners. But we went down there and shit, like, them houses was big, crazy, big, brolic ass houses. You feel what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, I see why niggas be moving down to NC and getting a big brolic house. You heard these shits, but that shit's dumb quiet out there. After 2 days, my nigga going crazy like, yo. Now, of course it's not like that in the hood. Of course it's not like that in the hood. But in the Burlingtons, that shit quiet as hell. You feel me? But eventually you need that quiet, my G's. Once my kid go away to college, word to everything I love. Once my daughter go away to college, if she go out of state to college, New York is up for grabs. Like, I'll leave New York, bro. I don't want to leave New York now because, you know, I got kids out here. You feel me? I got three different kids' mothers. So it's like my kids are spread out. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm not leaving my 17-year-old. Like, whatever state my 17-year-old is living in is where I'm living at. You feel what I'm saying? Because I ain't with that. You heard? I'm a different type of breed. You know how dudes don't mess with their baby mother or whatever. They don't mess. Listen, my nigga, you ain't keeping me with my daughter. I'm being my daughter life. I don't give a fuck. You feel me? So I be hands-on. I wish I could be more hands-on with my daughter. But my daughter about to go away to college. When she go away to college, I hope she go. Like, she might stay local, but I hope she go down south somewhere, man. Need some different type of air, my nigga. You know what I mean? My daughter ain't never leave. Well, she been all over the world, but she ain't never lived nowhere but New York City. You feel what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. But I'ma definitely pull up at NC too. I gotta get me a new whip, man. You heard? I'm building my credit back up right now. Once I get my credit back up, I'm gonna be like this. You heard? Be like this. Can't wait. Because I'm not going to be paying no motherfucking 30% motherfucking interest rates and all of that. Like, they be violating niggas. When you ain't got good credit, they be violating you, bro. You feel me? Like, you make a $500 a month payment, 400 of that shit go to the interest, nigga. You made $100, you put $100 in the pot. Like, nah, my G's. I'd rather be on that Iron Horsington. I'd rather be on that Iron Horsington than to be paying most of my payment is interest. Nah, I'm good, man. I'm good, my guys. I'm good. But yeah, man, big birds on deck, man. Good Garments NYC. Shout out to my bro, you know, Jay. My bro Jay. Been messing with him for 100 years. Yo, D knows this. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm not being pushy about it. But my bro that I talked to today, my son, he do websites. He get busy. Like, heard, son did shit for major corporations, major fashion lines, and all of that. He get busy. You feel me? My bro's such a real one. He hit me up, and he like. Matter of fact, I hit him up and I'm like, yo, bro, I got a new website. You feel me? I'm trying to get this shit organized and looking beautiful. You feel me? Pawn self. You know, and son was like, I was like, how much you charging for that? And I mean, son gave me a price or whatever. And it's like, you know, my money been funny. Like, when you heard, my money been funny, nigga. My change been strange. You feel me? My cash been trash. You heard? My chips is lacking dip. You heard? But I said, yo, bro, yeah, I'm gonna get at you when I got a little bit of extra couple of dollars, and I'm gonna hit you with that guap. Right now, you know, like shit rough right now. It's rough. It's rough out here. My son's such a real one. He hit me up like, yo, like, he ain't here for me for a week or whatever, a couple of weeks. He hit me up like, yo, fuck that money, man. Like, what we trying to do? You heard? I like that brand that you pushing. I looked on the website. I like that shit. That shit like a winner. What you trying to do? What you need done? Oh, matter of fact, that reminded me. I got to send some my password and all of that for my printful. I'm bugging out. I'm bugging out like a snugging bout. Hold on 1 second, my brothers. 1 second, my brothers. All right, let me see. All right, I got you, my bro. I be trying not to call my bro by his old producer name, but his old producer name was Fire Camille. Son had the tag, Camille. He's putting in dumb work on his beats. Camille. I'm gonna amp the bro up to start making beats again. But that's my guy. But son is a real one, like, you know what I mean? And when he laced that Good Garment site, oh my God. He gonna lace that. You feel me? Because I'm ODing. I got like 240 different products on the joint. I need some organization on there. It's sloppy. I be sending dudes direct links so it don't be really stopping sales and shit like that. But it's sloppy. It's bloppy. But what time is it, man? Hold on. Still got 15 minutes. But yeah, I just made a new fire joint. You know, these big birds on deck like Sesame Street. You know, this is for the hip hop crowd. You know, I got all type of styles. But I made a joint yesterday that's crazy. Ooh, D-Gnosis, D-Gnosis, what size you wear, bro? Pause. You heard? D-Gnosis, what size you wear, my bro? I'm sending you a sweater. Word to my mother. Oh my God. Yo, listen. Ooh. I can't even blow it up now. I was about to say what the sweater is, but now I can't even blow it up. You feel me? So, D-Gnosis, text me your P.O. box or your address for shipping stuff. That's going to be in the mail very soon. You heard? This crazy. This sweater crazy. Ooh. Listen, I got a line, right? I got a line of Good Garments. Go to Good Garments, get some Good Garments on your armpits. You feel me? But I got a line of Good Garments that I'm gonna have when my bro do the site. It's just gonna say city sweaters, right? These ain't hoodies. These is just sweaters. City sweaters. Where I just got the illest parts of New York on these sweaters. And it ain't just, hard shit. I'm just talking about great places in New York. The science behind this line is I'm paying dedication. I'm dedicating and paying homage to the places in New York that make legendary and great memories for people. For an example, I got a sweater that just say Highland Park, Brooklyn, New York. A lot of motherfuckers might not have even heard of Highland Park. But if you from BK, especially from the Brownsville, East New York side, you already know what it is with Highland Park. You feel what I'm saying? So when people see that sweater, it just represents, you gotta be from that area to really understand and appreciate it, or be from Brooklyn to really understand and appreciate it. And it's gonna make it so classic that people are gonna want all type of parts. And I got Pelham Bay, I got Fort Greene Park. Come on, man, I'm sweet and deadly like a killer beehive, and I could stalk in Fort Greene Park and survive. And my name is Ant Live. Like, these is legendary places, my nigga. Fort Greene Park, Brooklyn, New York, Good Garments NYC on the back. Ooh, Roosevelt Island. You heard? I got the joint. I got the joint that say Roosevelt Island, Roosevelt Island, Manhattan/Queens tramway. Do you smell what the Laz is cooking? I got a sweater that's dedicated to the tramway, to the motherfucking skylift that take you from Manhattan to Roosevelt Island. I got the sweater that shit just say Roosevelt Island, Manhattan, Queens tramway. That shit look crazy. Burgundy and black joint. You heard? Then I got the blue and cream. It's like blue and cream. No, it's not blue and cream. It's black and cream. The other joint. Then I got, what else? I got crazy joints, my G's. Crazy joints on the site. What else I got, man? Got the Pelham Bay Park. I got Pelham Bay Park. got Highland Park, Fort Greene Park. I got the one that say, I already got this, gave one of these to my daughter. You heard, I got the hoodie that say K-Town, Manhattan, Good Garments, New York City on the back. Shit across the chest just say K-Town, Manhattan, New York. You heard? Shit crazy. K-Town is Koreatown in Manhattan. That's where all these little young high school students and all of that, that's where they love to hang out at. And you know what's popular. K-pop is the most popular fucking genre of music in the game right now. So all of these young kids, they hang out in K-Town. You heard? So I got the K-Town hoodie, Manhattan, New York, Good Garments, NYC. And it's in Korean colors. You heard? It's cream, but then it got the red and blue Korean flag. Shit is bananas. It's bananas. But that city line, you gonna see? Wait till next fall pop off where it get a little warm when you could just have a sweat on. Watch how it pop out. You heard? Like a raspberry filled Pop-Tart. Yeah, my jeans, man. My fault if I ain't see some comments down here, man. This light is bright, man, so it's making it hard to read. Nah, I don't be in still Sean Harris. Nah, I don't be in Staten Island, but I've been in Staten Island before. You heard one time we went out there to see Doggy Diamonds. Shout out to Doggy Diamonds. You know what I mean? Bro used to have a crib in Staten Island. We went out there to check some one time in the P's. I think it was the P's. You feel me? But I forgot what P's it was, if it was a P's. But we went out there. Let me see. Staten Island. I used to mess with a chick from Staten Island. I used to know a chick from Staten Island. I used to go out there. Yes. First time I went out there to see this chick, I couldn't believe it, my G's. I drove out there, though. I think I drove out there. I can't remember, man. I don't remember. But I know I went out there. And I got out there. I was like, oh, shit. This shit looked just like Brooklyn. I'm talking about wherever I was at. I don't know if I was in Park Hill, Stapleton. I don't know where I was at. It was the hood, though. But that shit looked exact. I thought I was on Franklin Ave. Word to my mother. I thought I was in Crown Heights. I'm like, what the fuck? This is Staten Island? Nigga, this shit look just like Brooklyn. Real talk, bro. I couldn't believe it. Seen a chick. I was like, yo, this shit is just like Brooklyn. She was like, yeah, it look just like every other borough. I'm like, oh, shit. I thought Staten Island was different. When I went out there, that shit was looking just like B. Kizzery. I'm like, ooh. Now I understand. But yeah, my G's, man. Yep, DMX is from Yonkers. Yonkers is where I live at. Literally, Yonkers is 10 minutes away, bro. If I hopped in a car right now, I could get to Yonkers in 10 minutes from where I'm at right now, my nigga. You heard, when I was staying in the Bronx, when I was living in my old crib in the Bronx, Mashulu Parkway, I lived in Yonkers, nigga. You heard? Because that shit right next to Yonkers, like another 10 minutes. But it's like, it's different because you just could shoot right onto the motherfucking Major Deegan and go right up to motherfucking Yonkers. Nigga, I stay in Ridge Hill. I love Ridge Hill, my nigga. If you don't know about Ridge Hill, if you in the Bronx, you got a whip, or you in New York, period. If you in the 5 boroughs and you got a car, bro, listen, I'm going to tell you, bro. You're missing out if you don't go to Cross County Mall in Yonkers and you don't go to Ridge Hill. I shouldn't even be blowing it up about Ridge Hill. And I know people in Yonkers would be mad at me if for me telling people from the city about Ridge Hill. But Ridge Hill is the shit, nigga. Straight up. If you just want to go somewhere with your broad or your kids, you feel me? Get a night, go eat. See, the thing about Yonkers that's beautiful, bro, when you from the city, when you from the 5 boroughs, the thing about Cross County and Ridge Hill that's beautiful, there's always parking. In New York, there ain't no fucking parking. If I want to go to a restaurant, I gotta go pay $60 to park my car. I gotta go fucking drive around the block 60 times, pay a meter $25 to go in a restaurant and eat in Manhattan. But in Cross County Mall and Ridge Hill, $3 parking, slide into a restaurant, walk around the whole mall for the whole day. You heard? They got the motherfucking jump spot for the kids. They got Legoland. They got a movie theater. They got motherfucking Yard House, which is my favorite restaurant. They got Yard House. Know what I mean? I love Yard House because they vegetarian menu is chunky McGunky. You heard? But they got this other Italian restaurant. I can't remember what it's called, but they shit is crazy. You heard? They got some serious restaurants in Ridge Hill where you could go get your eat on for real, and then you drive right back to the city, bro. You feel me? You ain't got to be around 2 million people to go eat. Sometimes you don't feel like doing all of that. I used to just shoot right up to Cross County Mall, Ridge Hill, stay there. They got 3 malls. They got Cross County Mall, Ridge Hill, and then they got Central Ave, which is like the outside mall, Yonkers Mall. I think it's called Yonkers Mall. Or Central, I don't know, I think it's called Yonkers Mall. But they got the outside joint, another movie theater, Crazy Eats, California Pizza Kitchen not too far, motherfucking, they got a lot of shit, bro. So if you in the city and you got the Squippy, you got the Squippavelli, man, listen, I stay in Cross County and Ridge Hill, nigga. Straight up. Now that I don't have the whip, I stay in Midtown Manhattan, all of that shit, because it's accessible, easily accessible. But when I got the Squippavelli, it's a wrap, nigga. I'm in Yonkers all day. Straight up. It was a point in time where I shoot over to Jersey. You heard? I'm going to Walmart in Jersey. You feel me? It's time to, I got to tell that story around Christmas time. I got to tell a story about the time when I went in Walmart in Jersey and tweaked out because them niggas told me that my daughter's bike, they couldn't find my daughter's bike. After I ordered it and they said it was in the spot. Man, oh man. I got to tell that story. I'm going to tell it for Christmas, though. Got to write it down. Let me write it on down, baby. Hold on. Let me write this down before I forget it. I be coming on live to talk to y'all dudes so y'all can remind me of stories. Y'all be saying shit that trigger my memory about stories. This light is too bright, man. It's messing up my eyes. I can't even see nothing. I can't see what people writing like that. Oh, it's 7:12 anyway, man. So this little episode is about to drop. Now, in this episode, I know y'all see me uploading clips of me with the Buffalo Experience podcast and all of that, but this particular episode, we get into the nitty gritty. We talking about my life growing up in Brownsville. We talking about, going to the penitentiary at a young age. We talking about some tangs. We talking about some tangs on this right here. You heard? But if you don't follow me on Instagram, make sure you follow me on Instagram. STLAZNYC. That's my name. STLAZNYC. If you don't follow me on TikTok, my joint is st.laz. You heard? But on Instagram, I'm dropping that best of St. Laz prison stories. You feel what I'm saying? And stories in general. But I'm starting with prison stories. My best prison stories in parts. I'ma light it up, bro. I'ma light it up. You heard? But yo, 7:15, man, I need y'all dudes. There's 73 people up in this building. If even 50 of y'all slide over to that new premiere when I drop it right now and leave a comment, that algorithm will be Fluffington. Help me get this out. Help me get the algorithm fluffy. You heard? with this story that I'm dropping right now. I'm gonna see y'all over there at the premiere. Big birds on deck like motherfucking Sesame Street. Good Garments NYC. Go to goodgarmentsnyc.com and just check the smirch. My bro about to get to work. Once my bro get to work, that site gonna be looking like $1 million. You heard? My boy get busy. Good Garments. But I'ma holler at y'all dudes. You heard? Definitely hit that like button on this new shit. I'm sliding over to the premiere right now. I'm gonna see y'all over there.